edition of Weekly News Pulse, a bouquet of handpicked events in last 7 days from across the planet. I would request you to like, share these weekly news stories, subscribe to my channel and put in your valuable comments. Your comments will be a guiding light in my endeavor. News Pill 1. Would you let a robo-lawyer defend you? Could your next lawyer be a robo? It sounds far-fetched, but artificial intelligence software systems, computer programs that can update and think by themselves, are increasingly being used by the legal community. Joshua Browder describes his app, Do Not Pay, as the world's first robo-lawyer. It helps users draft legal letters. You tell its chatbot what your problem is, such as appealing against a parking fine, and it will suggest what it thinks is the best legal language to use. People can type in their side of an argument using their own words, and software with a machine learning model matches that with a legally correct way of saying it, he says. Do Not Pay now claims to have 150,000 paying subscribers, and while it has its critics, with some saying its legal advice is not accurate enough, last year it won an award from the American Bar Association for increasing legal access. Mr. Browder claims an 80% overall success rate, down to 65% for parking tickets because some people are guilty. News Pill 2. Internet revamp for the humble landline. The technology that currently powers landline telephones is to be switched off in 2025. But don't panic, you will still be able to have a handset in the hallway should you wish. Public Switched Telephone Network, or PSTN, is a modern version of 19th century technology. It is what brings the connection into your home via a copper cable, but its days are numbered according to OpenReach, which has already begun work on the switchover. Landline operators in the UK will switch every home phone in the UK to an internet-based connection instead of traditional copper wire landlines. Besides landline phones, lots of systems currently rely on the PSTN, including home burglar alarms and security systems, public traffic lights, cash machines, railway signals, motorway signs, and they will have to switch to fully digital alternatives. News Pill 3. Why your old video games may be worth millions? When Robert Dillon began collecting retro video games more than 12 years ago, he scoured auction sites and connected with niche groups of hobbyists to amass a personal archive that is now hundreds of titles strong. But this appears to be changing. In early August, an unopened copy of Super Mario Bros. Released in 1985 set a new world record when it sold for, hold your breath, $2 million on the collectibles website Rally. Produced for original Nintendo Entertainment Systems, it was the third vintage title to smash the record for the world's most expensive game in under a month. A few weeks earlier, a sealed copy of Super Mario 64 from 1996 became the most expensive video game to sell at auction, fetching $1.5 million. In doing so, it broke a record set 2 days prior by an US dollars 870,000 copy of 1987's The Legend of Zelda. Credit Kersey Heritage Auctions. The market for vintage games is rapidly evolving, with auction houses taking notice and game grading services like Wata Games providing certification for the emerging market. Newspill 4. From V1s to joinable calls, WhatsApp rolls out 4 new amazing features for Android and iOS. Messaging service WhatsApp has introduced several new features on its platform for the convenience of people. V1s allows users to view a photo or video only once before they disappear. The feature is useful for sending temporary informations like passwords. Android to iOS, the smart switch, is a very rare feature and allows to switch platforms from Android to iOS or vice versa without losing any data. Joinable calls feature allows users to join a voice or video call even after the call has started. Multi-device support on web means you can use the service on multiple PC and laptop computers without any trouble. This also means now you can use the WhatsApp web without your phone being connected to the internet. Newspill 5. Indian coach Ravi Shastri savors India's special win over England at Lord's. India beat England by 151 runs in the second test at Lord's to take a 1-0 lead in the 5-match series. On Monday, India skittled England out for 120 runs to register a 151-run victory in second test of the 5-match series. A day later, India's head coach Ravi Shastri expressed his delight on Twitter following the team's crushing victory over England at Lord's. To win at home of cricket as a player and coach is something very special, Shastri wrote on the microblogging site, along with a picture of the Indian cricketers and staff. Thanks a ton, guys, for making it happen. Enjoy the moment, Shastri added. That is all for today. Thank you and goodbye for now. Stay blessed. See you in my next weekly episode.